Imagine it's past midnight. Rain is hitting your windows. Your house is completely silent, and then someone knocks on your door. Not loudly, not aggressively, just 3 slow knocks. You look through the peephole expecting maybe a neighbor, but instead, there are 2 children standing outside. What would you do? Any decent human being would unlock their door immediately. They're just kids. You let them in. Everything seems fine, until you notice their eyes. They're black. What are they? Where do they come from? Nobody really knows. Some believe they're aliens because of the eyes, the emotionless behavior, the way they speak, like they are trying to imitate human interaction. Others believe that these aren't children at all, but vessels, empty body being controlled by something else, a parasite, a spirit. But most theories eventually lead to the same terrifying conclusion. They're not lost, they are not helpless, and they are definitely not human. The people who encountered them say they're demons. Not the kind from movies, not screaming monsters with big claws and horns. Something worse, something intelligent, something patient, and something that waits outside your door and asks for permission to enter. But why children? If these entities are truly evil, why would something powerful choose the form of weak, harmless children? It doesn't make sense at first. Demon taking appearance of something fragile, something defenseless, but maybe. Physical strength was never the point. Whatever these are, they don't force their way inside. They ask, politely, calmly, like they understand something about human nature. People hesitate around adults. We question adults. We fear adults. For children, something emotional, protective instinct, sympathy, trust. Would you not let in 2 children, standing outside your door, asking for help? The appearance isn't meant to overpower you physically. It's designed to disarm you emotionally. Children are symbols of innocence, purity, vulnerability, like they know something. If they truly wanted to manipulate a human being, there may be no better disguise than that. One witness described he actually unlocked this door and gestured them to come inside, but they didn't move, just stood there. This detail appears in multiple reports. They supposedly cannot enter unless permission is given verbally, but witness also claimed that the longer they're kept waiting, the more triggered they get. Some say they have ability to manipulate your mind, fearing you to let them in. One Reddit user described an encounter deep in rural Appalachia over a decade ago. Late at night, while sitting in a parked car near empty woods, he and his friends suddenly noticed several children emerging silently from the darkness holding faint, glowing lights. The children didn't speak, didn't react, just simply stood there, staring at them, while one slowly approached the car. The witness claimed the atmosphere felt deeply wrong, and the moment the car finally started, one of the children slowly pointed at them as they drove away. What made the story even stranger was hundreds of other Reddit users had agreed to the witness, and that they've also experienced something similar. The encounter matched detailed reported in many similar incidents online. Some of them mention that these children have a really negative effect on your life, even if you don't let them in. You may have nose bleeding, migraine attacks, and countless nights without sleep. What's true terrifying here is everyone kind of has different experience with it, but they all end up to something tragedy. After all this research, it didn't convince me that they aren't real. There have been sightings all across the world, and they're given different names in different regions. One thing I know for sure is that they are really terrifying and heavily surrounded with negative energy around them. It doesn't matter if you open the door or not. They'll cause tragedy in your life, because they don't just show up on the doorsteps randomly. Either you have entered their region, or you might have been chosen.